Hi, collective, and thank you for joining me for part two of this message. Um, the last thing I was talking about is that when something triggers and triggers and triggers and triggers you, and you don't let go of it, you end up coming across a tower moment, and that's what happened to me. Spirit gave me the opportunity. They gave me the heads up to say, end this relationship, Asha. Send a text and end this relationship. And I chose not to listen. And then I went back on a call with the person, and the relationship ended in the most traumatic way. I know when I got off the call, I cried. And I know to God when they got off the call, they cried. Probably all is still a ball. You get what I'm saying? The reality of it is. And I wish that it never had to come to that, because I was given the opportunity to end it before it did. And I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But because of my own ego and my own trauma, I wanted to hold on to this relationship for as long as I possibly could, until the universe just snatched it away from me anyway. But this time, instead of it just being, you know what, love and light, man. It's always love and light, but instead of it being love and light, it's now trauma. It's now trauma. As simple as that. It's now trauma. Not only have I lost a bestie, a loved one, a kindled spirit, a kindled soul. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They're now in a place of trauma, and I'm in a place of trauma. So really, nobody benefited from it. I should have just sent the text earlier on and just been okay with spirit saying to me, snip, 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 snip. Because every time I have ignored spirit saying to me, Asha, that's a snippy situation, it's ended up in a tower situation. If you don't know what a tower situation, I'll go into a tower situation on my next video. Okay. The tarot situation is, it represents the tarot card in the deck. And in a tarot deck, enough people think that the death card is the scary card. The death card ain't scary. The devil card ain't scary. The death card means change and transition. It's a Scorpio card. Simple things. Die, rebirth, change. Okay, that's what the death card represents. Change. Enough people don't like change, and fair enough, it can be scary, but trust me, change has to come for everybody, because there's 4 seasons. It can't be winter all the time, and it can't be summer all the time. There has to be change. The devil card in the tarot deck represents addiction, toxic, being chained to something that really you're not chained to. The people them in the devil card that are chained to each other in the devil, they don't have to be there. Them chains are loose. They can rip themselves apart at any time. It's an illusion. That's what the devil card is. It's an illusion of entrapment. Whereas the tower card now, that the card me afraid of. Anytime I've had a tarot card in a reading, it means big business. My world and what I believe and what I've created is coming crashing down. And you best know I'm one of the people jumping out the building because it's now on fire, because I didn't listen. And I'm telling you, collective, the triggers will come, and the triggers are going to challenge you. But let me tell you something, if you don't start to heal through those triggers and start to respond to those triggers, you know what the challenge is going to be? The real challenge is how you fall when you jump out of that tower. You understand where I'm coming from? Some of you ain't gonna jump, some of you are gonna get pushed. And everybody knows when you push, it's worse. At least when you jump, you can see where you're jumping to. When you push, that's head first. You get what I'm trying to say? Head gone, mash up. You're dead. You don't pay attention to spirit. You don't pay attention to the universe telling you what's going on. Be prepared for a tower moment, just like I've just experienced. So collective, I'm going through the healing, okay? And me and this person will heal. And in time, if God so be it, me and this person will come back again. But right now, I just have to accept the fact that now is not the time. So with that being said, baby, I love you to the moon and back. And anyone that does not hear from me, who has gone through the snip process, I love you to the moon and back, but I love you from a distance. Okay? I love you from a distance. And on that note, love and light. Okay? Always.